Final, it was Dave Andrews' VW leaving first in a stagger start that proved too much for Butch Leal's Duster. Butch jumped out too soon and red lights Andrews' VW to an easy $8,600. Roadster matched up against Bill Featherston's Opel. It was close all the way, but holding on to win the $8,200 was Featherston at 161.29 miles an hour. And the Pro Comp final went to Don Enriquez, who wiggled his way home just ahead of the late charging John Schmidt, giving John Lingenfeld at bat an easy $7,500. And the stock finals $4,800 went to Tom Thoreau's Camaro when Nick Codria's Firebird got a no-no from the Christmas tree. We start our coverage with the Pro Stock semifinals. Michigan's Dave Canners in a Hornet, Indiana's Bob Flint in a Mustang. Remember now, the man that gets to the far end of this strip first makes it to the finals where the big money is. The staging lights show the cars are both in position. And it's the Indiana tire burnouts, an interesting, exciting, and necessary preliminary to all drag racing. It cleans the tires and makes them tacky for better traction. Wayne Gap of Michigan, the fastest qualifier, a four-door Maverick, going against three-time Winter Nationals champion Bill Grumpy Jenkins of Pennsylvania. The winner meets Glidden in the final. They're staged and ready to go, and everyone is waiting to see if the fastest qualifier Gap will beat the pro Jenkins. Jenkins red lights. He's off too early, and he gives it to Michigander Wayne Gap. Glidden's from Beach Grove, Indiana. He's in the burnout area. His wife, Anna, is his chief mechanic, and there the water is being put on the tires for the burnout. Laundry bleach used to be used. Now it's water, but the area is called the bleach box. And those tires are getting heated up and cleaned. And there, Wayne Gap comes to the line. Gap, remember, the fastest qualifier for the meet. The Winter Nationals, the fastest qualifier, has never won in Pro Stock. They're in the staging area. Is a succession of eternity. Stages. Start. Run. And slow down. Now, add still another dimension, another man and another car. And funny car racing isn't funny at all. Green Elephant, the car of Mike Miller, a young Mountain Lake Terrace, Washington driver, in the bleach box. And look at that fat, soft rear tire. These tires have 5 to 7 pounds of air pressure in them, kept that way so they get as much fight as possible on the asphalt surface. His rival will be Bill Levitt of Richmond, Virginia, in a 75 Mustang. Levitt, the fastest qualifier here, has a jinx to beat. For in all the years and in all the classes at Pomona, the fastest qualifier has only won 2 titles, both by Don Perdom and many years ago. Now in the staging area, the critical staging area. Remember, to win, you must get to the other end first, regardless of time or speed. And staging in this context is very important. The timing light breaks just beyond the staging lamp, a matter of inches. And at this level of competition, it is these few inches that often mean victory or defeat. Hence the need for great precision and reaction time on the part of the drivers involved. They're standing by, about ready to go, revving the engines up. The Green Elephant, the car owner's name is Green, and has an elephant engine, a unique way to christen a car, and they wait for the light to turn green, and they're off. Levitt swivels, and it looks like the jinx is beating Levitt as Miller goes down in a beautiful run. 6.447 seconds for Mike Miller. The speed, 212.79 miles an hour. Over 200 miles an hour from a standing start, Mike Miller. It's going to be the Army versus the Marines. Yes, the battle for recruits extends to the drag strip. Don Perdom has the backing of the khaki, and his rival, Charlie Thurmwanger of Lubbock, Texas, is spurring Marine enlistment. Neither driver is a serviceman. It's also going to be a Chevrolet Pontiac battle, as Prudhomme's car, a new Chevy Monza, is going against Thurwanger's Pontiac Grand Am. And down the strip, it's Prudhomme, straight as an arrow for the victory. A speed of 212.76 miles an hour. Let's have another look. Watch Thurwanger in the right lane. He gets a little bit sideways, and right there is where he loses it, as Prudhomme goes down to beat Miller in the finals. Prudhomme's time, 6.286 seconds. No time for babbling. A quick reminder, 1 week from tomorrow, it'll be the Daytona 500 stock car race, live on most of these ABC stations. The funny car final, Mike Miller in his green elephant and Don Prudhomme in his army wagon, as the nitroglycerin-based fuel makes the exhaust flicker. Mike Miller, who has never won a title, is a contemplative man whose nerves, ability, and confidence are under severe test as he faces his last 6-second eternity of the day. 13,600 to win, 4,500 to lose. And Miller in trouble early as Prudhomme streaks for the line, wins the title. For Mike Miller, a top driver, but just can see exactly what happened. Garlitz in the near lane spun his driving wheels and dropped behind as his rival, Don Ewald, got unbelievably sideways and swerved across the center line for an automatic disqualification with a race in the bag, saving the day for Garlitz. Here's another look in stop action of this remarkable incident. Garlitz now in the near lane looking for a record 4th Winter National win, comes off the line okay, but immediately his wheels start to spin on the paving. He has lost the race right here. Meanwhile, his rival Ewald ahead starts across the line after his machine gets sideways. The minute he gets on the yellow line, that's a disqualification, and Garlitz is the winner, though he should have lost it. Here's how. So Big Daddy went into the quarterfinals against Dick LaHaye. He topped the Michigander with a 6.009 second run to hit 234.37 miles an hour and graduate to the semifinals, which we'll see in just 1 minute. And the first semifinal will match Garlitz, the Florida swamp rat from Sefner, and a Fountain Valley, California boy with the colorful name of Rick Ramsey. Watch Garlitz's right rear tire. That soft Goodyear has only 5.5 pounds pressure in it. Look at it grow as he burns it off. Now it's Ramsey's turn. He's got a tough row to hoe, coming up against the best in the business. Garlitz, a 3-time winner here at Pomona, is looking to make it 4. Now they go to the staging area, the critical part. The 2 left-hand lights set the stage lights. They must be obstructed, and the right-hand light is the one that starts the clock. Now Garlitz is about ready to move into the stage. Ramsey's car, the top of the screen, blocks the lights. He's staged. Now Garlitz is staged, and they wait now for the signal to go. Big Daddy, clear and fast, away from Ramsey. Over the line with the parachute pulling him to a soft stop. The clock said 6.192 seconds, his speed, a phenomenal 229 flat to move into the finals. Air pressures and clutch settings have to be revamped. Everything must be tailored to the conditions of the moment. Side by side, ready to go. Remember, the winner gets a shot at Garlitz in the final, and it's settled. The Cajun gets a shot at big declaration contest between 2 cars, racing from a standing start over a precisely measured straight-line quarter-mile course. The top men in the business, Don, Big Daddy, Garlitz, and a youngster from Cajun country, Dave Settles of Houma, Louisiana. For drag racing fans who wonder what may become of Gary Beck, was expected to give Garlitz a fit. He had the fastest qualifying time, 5.9, and the top speed, 244.5, but was eliminated in the second round. Now the moment of truth, coming to the line. In this classic drag race, conditions are changing even more. Storm clouds are moving in. The temperature has dropped way down. It is late in the day. Many fans have been here since 7:30 this morning, waiting for this moment. Settles blows it. He spins his wheels, and Garlitz, his engine smoking, streaks down the line for an unprecedented 4th Winter Nationals title. And Dave Settles coats along at just over 50 miles. Well, all the cars don't make it to the finish line. Here's a wild one that happened during qualifying. It was in the top fuel category, and Dick LaHaye was in the right-hand lane. his car, for no apparent reason, just turned right across the lane, ticking his rival Jim Murphy of Milwaukee, going into the fence, turning over, and was broken in half. LaHaye suffered a broken left arm, and he had to be cut out of the cage to protect drivers from further injury. Here's another look. Down the track, and then, for unexplained reasons, it made a sharp right turn directly across the lane, ran over the parachute of his rival, and then checked the car before the car went into the fence and was destroyed. He also suffered internal injuries. In funny car qualifying, Earl Binns in the left lane started out, and a problem developed and a wheel came off. His car turned and went right across in front of Ron O'Donnell and tipped the guardrail on the far side of the track. He was uninjured and brought the car down the track to a safe halt. Here's his wife, Vicki.